The Tampa Bay area is the most underrated metro in Florida, home to 3.3 million people and growing rapidly. Since 2000, the region has grown by 1 million residents and shows no signs of slowing down. While it doesn't have the allure of Miami or the magic of Orlando, it's solidly the most underrated region of Florida. Today in part 1, we'll be taking a look at Tampa specifically. But before we dive in, be sure to take a minute to like, subscribe, and share this video, and to follow me at Urban Connector on Twitter and Instagram. Downtown Tampa is not just home to the typical assortment of banking towers, it's also home to a high number of residential towers becoming popular in booming cities. The highlight, however, is the 4-mile linear Tampa River Walk along the Hillsborough River. It's become the focal point of downtown's urban boom, as well as serving as that go-to spot that every good city needs. The bookend parts of the Riverwalk are two massive redevelopment sites, Armature Works on the north end and Water Street on the south end. Armature Works is an adaptive reuse food hall with green space, retail, and apartments springing up all around it, all served by the Riverwalk and water taxi. Water Street is a massive, glitz and glam infill development taking shape over several downtown blocks. It's home to some of the best streetscapes, architecture, and building that I've seen, and reminds me a bit of the Wharf District in Washington, D.C. It's also easily accessible by multiple bike routes and the Riverwalk. Step a few blocks off the riverfront though, and there's honestly a lot to be desired. Overbuilt high-speed roads, surface lots, and blight become the norm, and an urban fabric absolutely destroyed by urban renewal and interstate building are front and center. Tampa's urban fabric and black neighborhoods took a major hit from the building of I-4, I-275, and the Selman Expressway. There are efforts to transform segments of I-275 into an urban boulevard, but those plans may be on ice as FDOT is currently widening those very sections. One neighborhood outside of downtown that I haven't mentioned is Ybor City, which has a bit of a New Orleans flair with rows of bars and restaurants, a historic trolley, and even wild roosters roaming about. It may also be home to the future Brightline station. As is the case with many Sunbelt cities, the sprawl is on another level. As each year passes, the northern suburban reaches of Tampa stretch further and further, and in some cases, the line between Orlando's exurbs and Tampa's exurbs become blurred. Many of these developments are active adult super communities, which really begs the questions of what will become of them once a lot of these residents move on. I really feel like the next generation's desire is to remain closer to cities and walkable neighborhoods. I guess time will tell. Overall, Tampa is pretty slept on in terms of being a quality southern city. What do y'all think? Make sure you stay tuned for part 2 where we'll take a look at Tampa Bay's other principal city, St. Pete. Until then, make sure you subscribe and follow me at Urban Connector on Twitter and Instagram.